If you're trying to get some ideas on how to teach your preschooler letters and letter sounds, I'm going to break down how I taught my daughter letters, letter sounds, and handwriting in 10 minutes a day. And I'll put links to all the videos and supplies I mentioned in the description down below. Hey there, I'm Jessica from the Monster Crew. First, let's take a look at an overview of the steps, and then I'll break down each step. First is setting up a learning time. Second is watching a learning video. Third is letter review. And fourth is letter writing practice. All right, so let's get started with step 1, which is setting up a learning time. When kids are learning the alphabet, consistency and repetition is key. So if you can find a time that works for you each day, you can help your kiddo get into the habit of learning. That way you don't have to deal with the, do we have to, or I just want to play, because they know that at a certain time of day or after a certain activity, it's time for learning. Now, don't get me wrong, you will probably have some resistance at first, but the longer you stick with it, the easier it will become. Step 2 is watching a learning video. So we start out our letter learning time with a video, which you can find on our YouTube channel, The Monster Crew. Most of the letter learning videos focus on 5 letters at a time, only last a few minutes, and they have movement breaks built in. So it's a great way to start a lesson. Step 3 is letter review. After the video, I'll have my daughter review whichever letters were in the video. These letters are a printable that we sell, but you could also do it with any letter set that you have. I'll have my daughter repeat the name of the letter, the object that starts with that letter, and the sound it makes. So if we watch the letters A to E video, I would ask her to do that for each letter. If she started with the letter A, I would have her say A, apple, A, then B, ba, ba, and so on. Step 4 is letter writing practice. If your kiddo is new to letters and writing, they can use the same letters from step 3 to practice handwriting, either tracing them with a pencil or a crayon, or you can laminate the letters and let them trace it with a vis-a-vis marker. If you go the laminating route, it makes the cards reusable, and you can easily wipe off the vis-a-vis marker with a wipe or a paper towel with water. If your kiddo has a little bit of practice under their belt, you can have them write letters on a lined paper. When doing this, I usually have my daughter focus on just 1 letter a day. Here's a summary of how it works. Let's say that this week we decide to focus on letters A through E. On Monday, I'll have my daughter watch the A through E video, and then after the video, she'll review all the letters that were in that video, telling me the letter name, object on the letter card, and the sound the letter makes. Then she'll practice writing the letter A. On Tuesday, we do the same thing, video, letter review, and handwriting, but she would focus on the letter B. On Wednesday, we would do the same thing again, but she would focus on the letter C. And we continued this same pattern through Friday, so that she has repeated the same letter learning video for 5 days, has reviewed each letter from the video each day, and focused on 1 letter at a time for handwriting practice. If you follow this learning pattern, doing a letter learning video each week, you'll get through the entire alphabet in 5 weeks, only spending about 10 minutes a day. Because repetition is so important when learning something new, I definitely recommend repeating the whole process again and again until your kiddo has it down. But I think it's also important to mention that it's okay to take a break. If you and your kiddo have gone through the whole alphabet, celebrate. It's a great accomplishment. Also, if you think your kiddo has it down, but you just want to review the letters from time to time, you can check out our Sounds for Kids video, our Letter Sounds for Kids video. It's only about 4 minutes long, and it takes you through all the letters in the alphabet, the sounds they make, and it has movement breaks built in. You can find a link to it in the description down below. For more learning tips or learning videos for kids, be sure to subscribe to the Monster Crew YouTube channel. Plus, if you'd like to grab my free kindergarten readiness checklist, head on over to themonstercrew.com. See you next time.